Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Barton Power Sports, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Best Care Home Services.
And welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. I'm Dave Gabbard. One of your co-hosts for this week. Got across from me my other brother, Daryl.
Good morning.
Yeah,
Good
Mr.
morning.
Gene Smith, Hunter Ed Guru down here in the Memphis area. So we've got control of the studio
Yes,
today.
we do.
Got Stuart Settles in there keeping us straight. You know, we got a special edition of Open Mic Saturday here, the opening day of the gun season. And since it's open mic, you know, if anybody's got a question out there, give us a call
try to
here
stump us.
at 901-274-7979. Or if you're outside the area, give us 800-759-6279. Of course, we've let Larry go to the woods today and opening day of gun season to see if he can fulfill his
There you go.
lifelong ambition.
On his bucket list.
Yeah, on his bucket list, tried to, take a deer on the air. I
Right.
don't know where he's going to take him to, but he's going to try to take a deer on there. Larry's hunting this morning on the Tigner Farm up near Bolivar, Tennessee, and he should be calling in on this segment.
He's there. He's there.
Oh, he's everywhere. He's everywhere.
I'm here, guys. Yeah, I'm out here in the Tigner Farm with my black down ground blind. My wife Miriam is here helping me spot.
All right.
And it is rather windy.
I figure Miriam's just holding you down. You know, you need an extra rock in your pocket this morning.
Well, she had to help me put together this new seat I've got, and it's quite a seat that I wasn't sure if I could figure it out, but I have, and we're overlooking a food plot here, a wonderful, beautiful field. We spooked a couple of deer coming in. We saw probably the biggest coyote I've ever seen. Miriam thought it was a wolf. It was. That's when we got to the farm here, and we're hunting with Shane, Mark, and Mike Tigner on the Tigner Farm, and this is in near Hornsby and Bolivar, and this is the first time I've hunted in several years on the Tigner Farm because they went into a management program, had some timber cut down, and built them a beautiful cottage out here, cabin if you want to call it, and where we can stay overnight if we wanted to. And,
all right.
And this is our first hunt since our good friend Willard Tigner passed away.
Mm-hmm.
So this is kind of dedicated to him as we come together out here. And I'm waiting. I know there are big deer here, and I've been told I can shoot anything that walks out. I assume they meant deer.
Yeah, of course.
Because anything else. But golly, guys, this is warm. I mean, this is. I've only heard one shot way off. 68 degrees or 66 degrees. The storms are coming in later. This is unbelievable.
We were talking about how strange the weather and looking at numbers, on the opening weekend of muzzleload season when you was out there, and it was just as warm. To show you the difference, last year they killed almost 11,000 deer on opening day. This year they killed 4,800 deer on opening day for the muzzleloading.
Well, I've got a hunch that this is going to be a tough day, too. I did not see as much traffic as we normally do. We come by 72 in Mississippi up through 7 and on to 18 on around into Bolivar to 64 to get to this wonderful place that they have really taken care of. And like I said, I'm not sure. I know we got some biologic out there. I couldn't
get it.
Yeah, but we're right in the clump, middle of the field. I hope you get some good reports, but I'm really hesitant to expect when we're fighting off bugs here, things along that line. And this is the opening day of deer season. And no, Dave, you can remember days where we froze to death and it was cold.
Oh man, can you imagine? Yeah.
Oh no, I can't imagine. Yeah. But so instead of all this clothing, we came in here, the bare essentials. I don't mean we're out here in the nudist colony or anything like that.
Bermuda shorts on?
Well, I haven't been to Bermuda. I think they're
Okay.
from Bartlett.
Yeah.
Got my Bartlett
I
shots.
thought
But
you was going to do something new, like buck naked.
Yeah.
no, buck. No, go naked. I could take a naked buck right now. So
Yeah, I heard
if
that.
it comes out. But I know y'all we got a good show lined up. Going to talk a little scent lock with a gentleman that he's killed 53 record deer in Michigan.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're going to get to talk to him. I know you're going to hook up with Daniel Stanfield. I can't imagine the duck hunters in Arkansas this morning.
Yeah.
They're all, Dave, you know you love to duck hunt too, and I know what a day this is. The wind is about 20 right now out of the southwest with gusts to 30.
Yeah, I was telling my brother Daryl over there, I came out this morning and my truck parked under a big oak tree and a big gust of wind. I thought I was in a hailstorm. Enough acorns falling off.
Yeah, well,
those
we
trees.
heard that all during the night. My wife thought it was a hailstorm hitting our roof. There was so much.
Yeah.
But, I'm sure the deer are all wearing windbreakers today.
Oh, yeah.
So that should be. And the scent, I've got on my scent lock, but I think at this temperature, I just don't know. But, hey, you folks out there, give Dave and Gene, if you're out in a deer stand like I am, give them a call, 274-7979, and see how you're liking it. But I just think, Dave, just like you said, this is not going to break any records today.
No, it's not. It'll be interesting to talk there at the last segment with Scott. The Singer brothers. We've got crews out. I believe there's a crew out there at Scott's. That'll be collecting data, but
not good. But I'm here. The whisper's here. I'll break in that Stewart knows if any action comes. I'll let you guys know, and I'll get on target and hand the phone to my wife, and we'll hear if something happens. Okay,
All right.
guys?
All right.
Okay, before you go,
Right.
I was talking to Stewart this morning. I understand you're going to give away a couple items today.
I sure am. A $25 Avery gift card. We're going to give that away.
Why don't you do that right now before you leave?
Let's do that right now. 274-7979, a $25 Avery gift card. Be a great. You go over there on Cumberland Avenue and get you a gift for yourself or maybe that special person. But let's do that right now, Stuart.
And still the same restrictions, not have one in the last 30 days? Or
That's right. Yeah, if you haven't won, we'd really like to have
a new person. Yeah.
A female.
There you go. Yeah.
Female, yeah, because, we do, some does, as we call them. But let's give that away. Then we'll give later in the show a year's subscription to the Mid-South Hunting and Fishing News, which I'm proud to be the editor of. And so I'm going to take a break and start looking again, but I'll talk to y'all later.
Okay.
All right.
Just keep your feet anchored on the ground. Larry Ray were giving us a call from the Tigner Farm up there at Bolivar, and one of these days, maybe he'll say, maybe this is the day.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're letting him do this because, daylight saving time has changed. The difference than when he had on the open day muzzleloading season. It's, it's still dark by the time we went off the air. Well, now he's got some daylight, and hopefully, I don't know what kind of excuse he's going to give me if he misses because, I've got his rifle tuned up.
That's right.
You took it back to him.
You tuned it up for him.
Tuned it up and everything, made sure everything was in good working order. So,
that's one thing people don't understand. When you buy a gun off the rack, you have to do a little critique into it. It's not perfect every time.
Yeah, you got to, the same thing with a bow. Take a bow, you got to tune it up and everything. So it's even a shotgun. Be surprised how many people will purchase a new shotgun
and never pattern it.
Right. Because sometimes you get a little flaw from the factory. It's not shooting where you're looking.
Yeah.
And everything.
I had a buddy of mine had a 410 double barrel, and one barrel shot one way and one shot the other. And it was a name brand shotgun.
Yeah, and that was speaking, like I said last week, I was out in Arizona and had the privilege of going by the Arizona Game and Fish headquarters above Phoenix out there.
Yeah.
And it sets on a huge range complex. It's called Ben Avery Public Shooting. We're talking 1,600 acres.
Oh my goodness!
Of shit with 1,000-yard range, all kinds of pistol ranges. The public 100-yard rifle range. Talking to them, it probably had 100 shooting stations.
Wow! Oh my goodness!
And this going into their busy time of year. Talking to one of the volunteers. It was closed today. I was out there, so I got to look around a lot. He said on the weekends that it's usually an hour and a half wait to get a position on that line out there. So it was just remarkable.
They probably shoot a long way out there, don't you? If it's real flat.
Oh yeah. Like I said, they got 1,000-yard range.
Oh my goodness!
And everything. And but beautiful complex. And Ben Avery was one of the kind of like Larry. He was a long-time outdoor writer for the Phoenix paper there, and he was a big advocate of we need to build ranges.
Right, exactly. And, well, that's why we don't have one here for
everything.
Fight a rifle in,
But Stuart's pointing his finger at me. Must mean the quickest other 15 minutes has flown by. So take a break, get you another cup of coffee, and come back and join us for another segment of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Calling you.